Hey, okay, I'm back. Yes, so I had just recorded a video, but it didn't like come out as planned. So here I am again. Oh my god. Okay. So, basically, I was working on a little bit more, a few more ideas last night. Well, another idea to branch off. And I basically wrote, I was like, you said it's water under the bridge, but you forget that the structure underneath is still weakening actively. Corrosion isn't something you can just gloss over. Um, so, I'm like kind of piecing things together, but I am having fun with the process. And I think that's like the reason I love, singing and songwriting is because the process, just like going through the motions. Here, I'm gonna take these off. It's just actually like really fun and it's like really messy, and you get to unpack emotions and stuff. And in the past, I used to like anything that happened that was like painful or anything, I used to just bury it. But unfortunately, the older that I get, the more I realize like some of those situations do reoccur just in different people or in different instances. So I've been really just using songwriting to go back and look at things on both ends, and it actually gives me better closure than if I were to speak to the person directly, because it allows me to look at both sides and just take accountability for the things that I did or didn't do. And honestly, like, it's just such a great way of just telling a story when you sit down and really dive into, what situations unfolded and the circumstances, and it's just a really fun thing for me personally to do. But I also have a book that I'm gonna show you guys in a video upcoming. I just have to find the book, and it like basically lays out a template for you to kind of gather your thoughts on your music. So for example, it has a BPM, so you like would literally write down if you want the song to be like 90 BPM, 120, and it helps you really collect your thoughts on your song. And then it has another section where you fill in the genre. um you can do like a music description of like what the song is going to be about, or you could put actual lyrics there. um the length of the song, like it's actually a really cool thing. um I've used it a couple times, but I've gotten to the habit where I naturally look at that stuff now. So when I start to like fully sit down and unpack a song that I'm working on, I normally will write how many beats per minute I want it to have. I also unpack the genre immediately, and I've been focusing more towards like pop. Um, but there's like different subgenres of pop that I'm like looking into. And then what else? Oh, and it also has where you can I forgot what it's called. It just basically allows you to classify your music easier. And then there's also another book that shows you kind of like the sweet spots for like when you want to add more instruments, take away instruments, where you want the storytelling to be the strongest. Um, and overall, like, I just have a lot of books that help towards, you know, really finding that right, like, sound for you individually. And there's also another book that I have that helps train you in rhythm. So we're going to be looking at all that and actually applying that to the piano over there, and learning music theory together, because this channel is about togetherness. I want you guys to join me on my journey, because I know that my video might come across another singer-songwriter who is looking to get into it, who's also like me. You're not extremely skilled at it yet, and you're looking to become more skilled, and we can learn and make mistakes together and just like overall build just the type of vibe we want. That's kind of like what I'm here to do, like, and again, I always say this in a lot of my videos, whether I become a big artist or not, I just enjoy the ride. And that is my reason for creating this, not necessarily the channel, because the channel's been here, but the reason for starting to post on the channel is just to dive into something that I completely love and that I am passionate about. And I think the reason that I like stalled for so long is because when you're, personally for me, when I'm passionate about something, I want it to be perfect. And you know, perfectionism is a joy killer. It really is. It's a joy killer. And I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm so sorry if you did. um it's not only a joy killer, but it also like hinders you like growing, because in order to achieve, you know, any sort of milestone, you kind of got to go through the motions and go through the mistakes. And when you want to be a perfectionist, you don't really give yourself room or grace, especially if you make a mistake. You're like, no, I'm gonna learn it, that way I could show up and it's perfect. And it's like, that's not realistic. That's not realistic or healthy. But you live and you learn, you get over it. And that's kind of like what I'm doing, is getting over the online judgment, scrutiny I may face, may not face. But the biggest one is like internal judgment. Like, I'm always telling people like I don't like some, like they'll literally tell me like, oh, I like that, that's cool, and I'm like, no, I don't like it. I'm always like the harshest on myself. And you know, but yeah, I've been trying to, not even trying, I've actually been working on consistency more. So I've been posting on Instagram, TikTok daily, multiple times a day, whether I get engagement or not. And I've been showing up on here. My goal here is to post at least 1 to 3 times a day, every single day. It's just, you know, some things come up and I kind of have to like move stuff around. But for the most part, we are doing just that. And it's been great. And I enjoy it. Now, what else? There are a few other developments in the works. And I actually am very excited for this journey with you guys. Like, I just, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. You know what? We're ready. Okay? This is about to be a great place. Just laying out ideas, having fun, enjoying the process, enjoying the ride. You're going to literally watch me make mistakes on the piano, vocally, and we're just going to get better together. Oh my God. I never, ever thought I would finally have this much courage, have some big balls to tackle something like this very publicly. Like, oh boy, I'm getting myself into a whirlwind, but it's gonna be fun. Oh, let me go. I gotta go. But yeah, just enjoy the ride. As an artist of any sort, or a creative visionary, like, just enjoy the ride, because there's nothing like it. I can guarantee you that.